Ben, we all buy insurance, and we have uninsured motorist coverage, personal injury protection coverage. And our own insurance carriers, they have a fiduciary duty and obligation to treat us fairly as their insurance. But that's not always the case. I recently had a client that was insured through Country Preferred Insurance. He was bicycling down the road, Patton Parkway here in Clark County. He was struck by a motor vehicle that fled the scene. The driver of that vehicle was never identified. At the time of that collision, my clients had a $250,000 uninsured motorist policy through Country Preferred Insurance. He tried to negotiate a resolution on his own without the aid of a lawyer. And maybe back up. He actually suffered a fractured L2 vertebra in this collision. He broke his back. He tried to settle it by himself. They offered him $25,000 to settle his claim. Then they offered him $27,000 to settle his claim, and he said he wasn't happy with the $25,000. He came to the Harlan law firm. He hired me with some reservation and trepidation. We gathered his medical records, gathered all the documentation surrounding the collision, and submitted a demand package to Country Preferred Insurance. They offered $35,000. And then we demanded arbitration. Matter proceeded to arbitration about 4 months later after they offered the $35,000. During that period of time, we had my client get an MRI, which actually revealed that he actually only had a L2 fracture. He had an L3 fracture of his vertebrae as well. So he had two fractured vertebrae of his lumbar spine, as well as traumatic injuries to the discs in his lumbar spine. We proceeded to arbitration. After arbitration, the defense attorney for Country Preferred Insurance proposed a valuation range of $100,000 to $165,000, which is 3 or 4 times more than what Country Preferred originally offered. That was their last offer. The arbitrator awarded $285,000 in that case, which was $35,000 more than the UIM policy limits. In that situation, it is what they call bad faith for an insurance company to convey unreasonably low offers and compel somebody to litigate a case, to spend the money to litigate a case, to hire a lawyer to litigate a case. And in this situation, we're pursuing Country Insurance for bad faith in that circumstance because their $35,000 offer is grossly inadequate in light of the true value of the case, which was $285,000.